I'm Keith Carradine, and I've come into the Dexter family as a Special Agent Lundy, Special Agent Frank Lundy, who has been sent by the FBI Central Office to oversee the investigation of the Bay Harbor butcher, who is, as the audience well knows, Dexter. It's a good role because Dexter is our hero. And Agent Lundy is basically, you know, in terms of the real world, he's what one would typically think of as a good guy. But in terms of the show, he becomes the nemesis for Dexter, who is, you know, trying to keep from getting caught. And my only mission is to figure out who's committing these crimes. Initially, he is perceived as, this is a guy who has a reputation. This is a special agent with the FBI who has a reputation for being, you know, one of these kind of super crime solver guys. He's worked on some major cases, the DC Sniper, for example. So he has a reputation for being kind of, in fact, there's someone says in episode 1, they refer to him as being kind of a rock star. You know, this is one of these guys whose reputation precedes him. So there is, I think, within the department, there's a lot of anticipation about who this guy's going to be, how's he going to conduct himself, is he going to kind of lord it over us, is he going to be, you know, Mr. Big Shot and treat us all like underlings. The way it's written so far is that that notion is kind of diffused. I mean, this guy is obviously, he's in control of his world, but he is at the same time, he is a consummate diplomat. This is not someone who spent you know, 15+ years in the Bureau without learning the art of diplomacy and how that can enhance teamwork and make an investigation go more smoothly. It was a little intimidating, frankly, coming into a show that is up and running and that is pretty much a well-oiled machine. And these people have all worked together for a season. They're in their second season now. They're a terrific bunch of actors. And as I familiarized myself with the show, I was watching a lot of I watched the entire first season while I was getting ready to come into work to bring myself up to speed. And I came in with kind of two things going on. One was I'm a huge fan of the show, and I'm a huge fan of everyone's work in it. And at the same time, feeling the kind of pressure of stepping into this kind of a group who are really used to working together and wanting to find out how I can fit into the mix. They were fantastic. I mean, they really went out of their way to welcome me and to make me feel comfortable and relaxed. And I'm really looking forward to being a part of this family for the next little while. He's the classic anti-hero, you know, because of the moral ambiguity. I mean, one ordinarily thinks of the classic hero in terms of moral terms, and Dexter's morality is really kind of dicey. I mean, granted, the people that he goes after are unremittingly evil, but on a certain level, so's he, you know? So it's like, wait a second, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, as is often, you know. So this guy is, I mean, what he's doing is, he's doing these horrible things to really horrible people. So how should one feel about that? And then, most important, all of those elements are being brought together by the performance of Michael C. Hall. And he's brilliant. The choices he makes, the tone that he sets, he's really, really fun to watch. And that's the key to a good show. I mean, when the central character is as compelling a performer as Michael is, it makes for good viewing. And he's really got it. He's nailed this one.